Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Chris and I'm here. I think I missed an Alex video. The girls have been keeping us busy. There's a lot going on in girl world between Foodie and Amber and their health and Alex's pregnancy and regular uploading. In April, Lauren came back, so we are busy, busy, busy. But I am reacting to this one that Alex just posted titled Productive Vlog Cleaning Dog Bath. Oh, Poot's getting a bath. Grocery shopping, of course, and more. So I do have Alex sped up for time. I'll link her full video down below in case I gotta hop around a little. And I say we just kind of get into this. I am trying to kill two birds with one stone right now. Kiddo is officially out of school for the summer. He's sleeping in a little bit right now. I'm making some supplement capsules while I watch and record this video. So if you hear a little clinking type sound, it's because I'm on my table where I set up my laptop and microphone and everything, and I'm also set up here making these capsules. So without further ado, let's get into this.
Good morning, you guys. I am in desperate need of a productive day vlog. Bruno needs a bath. We got laundry to do, need to get a car wash, want to clean out the fridge. I have a lot that I want to get done today, so we're gonna...
That is a lot, and I hope she does get a lot of this stuff done before she's really heavily pregnant. That nesting stage kicks in, and it's not a bad thing, right? But it gets harder once you really get super pregnant.
Vlog it, and if you also need to have a productive day, then let's do it together. First and foremost, let's get some water. Make sure
She seems very hyper today.
we stay hydrated, and it's actually gonna be really hot today. It's like really...
See, Amberlyn, look, the person you try to skinwalk as is drinking actual water. So you should drink some freaking water too. If you know the joke, you know the joke, guys.
Hot and humid and rainy, so it's a good day to just kind of get stuff done in the house. I don't know about you, but productive day means hair has to go up. All right, I think let's get the hardest thing out of the way first. If you have a long to-do list, just get the hardest thing done first. And I love my dog so much, but
yeah, that actually is kind of good advice, because there's always that one thing you're dreading and then you put it off because you don't want to do it, and then it ends up putting off everything else and you get behind. Just get the crappiest thing out of the way, and then the rest of it just seems so much more pleasant, you know what I mean?
But bath time is not fun, so let's get that done. Oh, you want baffies? Don't act like you're excited. Don't act like you're excited. You don't even like baffy. Look how dirty you are. You're dirty. He gets a little dirty after he goes.
I guess Bruno's not a big dog, but compared to Frodo, who's only like 6.5 pounds, maybe 7 pounds, and his super fat for the winter phase, Bruno is a bigger dog to wash, but he's not that big of a dog.
To camp, so yeah, he's getting groomed next week, but he definitely needs a bath before then, because you know what, you stink. Oh, you my sweet one. Oh, you my sweet. Oh, you sitting like a person? Say, I'm a human. I'm a human.
The dog looks at her like, I could say the same about you.
I know you don't want it. All right, my love. I know nobody likes that. Trust me, I don't like it either. I know. Here I go. Oh, Daddy. Good boy. He's a good boy. So cute. Wow. So fleshy, so clean. You are doing a good job.
He's standing there pretty well, just taking it. Maybe he likes it, but this dog does actually like the water. Frodo, like I said, if you get even like a drop of liquid on him, he hates it. And when he gets a bath, oh my God, he acts legitimately traumatized and mopes around and sulks around. Well, first he goes crazy with the zoomies, even after you dry him, because he's still a little damp, trying to just get all the remnants of moisture and water off of him. He like kind of gets on his head and wait. It's so funny. I'm gonna have to try to record it, but he does not handle baths this well. I wish he did.
You're doing a good job. All right, be free. There's the shake. All right. Are you ready dry? Ready dry? Ready dry. Nice and dry. Curly boy. Get to be curls.
Yeah, at least Frodo, like that dog definitely has a lot more hair too. Frodo is a short-haired Chihuahua, so at least he doesn't have a ton of hair to hold on to the water after you're out of the bath, you know, and they shake it and get it everywhere. So there's that.
Schnauzer. You want to go Schnauzer. Yay! Woohoo!
I really hope this isn't a copyrighted video, like music, because I've been dinged for like 2 seconds of copyright before, and it's held up my video like uploads by 20-30 minutes. I'm gonna mute this real quick. The things you learn once you actually get to start doing YouTube in some fashion. Okay. It was done in 2 seconds, so go, Alex.
I am soaking wet. Sometimes I will literally go in there like when I'm about to shower just because I know I'm about to get soaking wet. So now this is gonna go in the wash. I have some laundry to do. I have leftover laundry from our trip over the weekend, so that's next. All right, change my shirt and we're gonna put that in.
Favorite chores. I don't mind doing it. I like the stuff you put into it that smells great and everything, but I hate folding and putting it away. And I think a lot of people do. It's not just me. I don't know why. I despise it.
And in with the laundry. We're in the laundry room now. Guys, this is one of the coolest things, honestly, ever. And maybe I'm officially just a 31-year-old lady who thinks this is cool, but I think it's amazing. Huge shout out to Earth Breeze for sponsoring this portion of the vlog. This is such a great innovation when it comes to doing your laundry. So these are the Earth Breeze Eco Sheets, and they look like this here. They look like a dryer sheet, but it's actually an ultra concentrated liquidless laundry detergent. And I have...
Well, that's kind of cool. I mean, I have my detergents that I love, and I am hesitant to stray from, but this is a good idea. Anything like that you can kind of... I'm not like an environmentalist or anything, but if there's little things you can do to kind of help out and do your part, it's nice.
I've used these now the last couple of loads. They are so incredible. Like, it's the best of both worlds because it's really like tough on stains and smells in your laundry, but it's also really good for the planet and good for your skin. This one is the fresh scent. They do smell really good. These are clothes smelling really great, but they do also have a fragrance-free option, which I plan to buy once the baby is here. But all of the Earth Breeze Eco Sheets are hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested. Honestly, they just got rid of all those unnecessary chemicals. No bleach, no dyes, no parabens. So overall, the formula is...
Yeah, a lot of people are really sensitive to a lot of that stuff, and babies and kids, you gotta watch. My son's skin isn't too sensitive as far as that stuff, but there are babies. I mean, some of them, a lot of them will outgrow it, but some of them have very, very sensitive skin, and you have to just kind of play around.
It's just very kind to sensitive skin of all ages, including babies. And honestly, I won't lie, this is so much easier than that big, like, sticky jug of laundry detergent. And guys, I just love how these tiny sheets can stop millions of detergent jugs from entering our ecosystems. 500 million detergent jugs.
Yeah, that's a nice, I do like that.
End up in landfills and oceans every single year. 91% of single-use plastic doesn't get recycled, including the stuff we put in our recycling bins. Scientists say the oceans will have more plastic in it than fish by the year 2050. So making a positive impact in the world doesn't have to come at a cost to you. I love this simple change that we're adding into our household. You guys can go to earthbreeze.com/Alexandra to get started with 40% off.
That's actually a nice product, a pretty good one that she's showing today. I would probably actually try those. Maybe I will. I don't know. Let me know if any of you have tried something like this, and does it work as good as like a regular detergent?
That's earthbreeze.com/Alexandra for 40% off of your subscription. Then you have to never worry about running out of laundry detergent. I love me a subscription for like household items. Okay, so I had showered last night, and I just want to I was gonna put in heatless curls before bed. My hair is still kind of short where like they fall out overnight. I also do need to go to the grocery store. We don't have anything since before vacation.
Yeah, I wish because of like the puffiness of her cheeks and the shape of her face and stuff, I wish she would grow her hair a little bit longer. Like, I like it that length it is now, when she has it down and not curled. It's like just a little below the chin. I think it suits her face better, and of course this is all just my opinion, but I think she needs to let it grow out just a little bit because she does like to curl it a lot, and that raises it quite a bit. So I'd like to see that, and I'd also like to see her wear it kind of just more down and straight, but you know, this is just my opinion.
So I would love to look semi-presentable for the lovely people of Trader Joe's. I can't find my normal heatless curl thing, so we're going Christmas. I don't think I've attempted to do this in a couple of months, so I'm gonna, no, that's not true, maybe like a month. So I'm gonna see if I can do it yet. I miss doing heatless curls and heatless hairstyles so much. My hair's definitely growing back like quickly, but not quick enough. I still laugh at myself for cutting my hair right when I had mastered keyless curls, keyless blowouts. But honestly, when you get the urge to chop your hair, you just have to do it.
What is this contraption she's using on her head? It's interesting. I mean, it looks wonky, bonkers as heck when it's on, but it also looks really interesting, like something I would try. I don't know, would this work for somebody like me who has super long hair? I mean, I guess you could twist a bunch of hair up onto that thing, huh?
Especially if it doesn't go away after like a month. I think if I'm not sleeping in it, it will stay, because I think just tossing and turning wasn't good. But if I'm just like leaving this in while I'm doing stuff around the house, I should put these in earlier. I don't know how good they're gonna look, but they're in. I am gonna do what I used to do, where I'm curious to see how this thing works, and it just stays in place a lot better because the little bottom pieces aren't flopping around. And I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of water on my hands, press it in just to give it a little dampness, tiny.
Or oh, is that the actual look? I thought that was like a heatless curler thing. I'm an idiot.
So we'll check in later and see. But I also have had the urge to dye my eyebrows again because I think they've kind of, I don't know.
I think her eyebrows are plenty dark for her complexion and for the color that she dyes her hair. I don't think they need to be, I don't think they need dyed anymore, especially in that she fills them in with the eyebrow pencil and stuff, which makes them even darker.
On camera, they don't look that light, but my roots are pretty dark, and I really like them to match my roots. So I've had this forever. The Just for Men comb-in color, the dark brown, and I use this, I don't know, not that often, but the color is all in one here. So wish me luck. This is so old and crusty. Oh, I do not condone this, but I do want to see if it will still
It's just so easy to color your eyebrows with an eyebrow pencil or some eyebrow gel. I don't know if I'd go through all the fuss of actually dyeing them.
I honestly feel like it does though. So I'm gonna apply it with this Q-tip, and then I'm gonna clean it up with the other end as I go. This is like always the most pressure-filled.
Boy, that's a look, huh? Oh my
that looks
God.
pretty good. I feel like a pirate. I don't know why.
I know it washes off, but
like I look like a pirate, but I do. All right, now we're doing the other eyebrow. This one's going a lot sloppier, so gotta work fast. Okay, as long as you clean it up quickly, you'll be.
You know what she reminds me of right now when she has that dye on her eyebrows and it's like really big and thick, because she has a little bit of a thicker brow. You remember that dad from the American Pie movies? I don't know why. She just reminded me. Like she's channeling his eyebrow game.
Hopefully okay. Okay, but this one's definitely thicker than that one. Trying to even it out. I can already see this dyeing my skin. And because this is dark brown, I don't leave it up.
That can be the emoji. If you have made it this far into the video and you don't have anything to add and you want to help me out with the algorithm, leave a pie emoji in the comments.
On super long, usually, honestly, just a couple minutes, so it's already about time to take it off. All right, let's see how this one's looking. Oh, yes. Because sometimes if I wait too long, they're like black, so I don't want to do it that long.
Yeah,
see how I just darkened it a little bit? Yeah, that is perfect. And then, of course, if I wanted it to come out like real dark.
I talked about it in one of the last videos. I'm a product of the 90s, and I know people go for a more natural brow sometimes, but there's really a trend with the super big, bold, blocky brows right now, and I'm not super into that. Like, I'm one of those people that doesn't like change too much, and I'm pretty set in my ways to a large degree. And as far as style, I know Alex is a trend influencer and tries to keep up with the trends. I don't care about them so much. I just kind of like to have my own style and do my own thing and my own look. And if people think it's like weird or ugly or outdated or whatever, I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? It's one of those things.
Dark brown, leave it on longer. All right, yeah, just a little something, not a lot. All right, let's check out this eyebrow. Okay, yeah, these look pretty good. Shout out to the Just for Men working this this well. That is exactly what I was going for. I don't know, they just feel a little bit darker. All right, you guys, the next productive task of the day.
They don't need to be
cleaning this fridge. I wanted to do it before we went away last weekend, but didn't happen. So it's always a really good spring cleaning every year to like take everything out and really clean all the shelves and just like, you know, the condiment.
No joke. My oh, I didn't even do my what's in my cup little segment.
Drawers, they always get a little bit.
Nothing, because I don't have anything to drink yet. I didn't make a drink yet. My refrigerator and freezer needs cleaned out so bad. Do you guys keep up with that chore, or is it one of those things that gets out of hand and gets away from you, and it's like, it seems to happen overnight? I will clean out my refrigerator, scrub it, make it spotless, and try to organize it and keep it organized. And then it seems like before I know it, it gets a little cluttered. Something here and there is out of place. And then it's like I open it one day and it's like overnight all hell broke loose in there and I just don't know what happened. And it gets so far away from me. And then I'm like, oh God, this is such a monumental task. I don't even want to. And you just like close the door and you don't want to look at it and you don't want to think about it. I don't know. That happens to me every freaking time. I really need to just get into the habit of tidying it up and cleaning it up more often than I do, and then maybe it won't get ahead of me. But it's just like it looks beautiful, like, and then you open the door a few days later and it's like, disaster.
Yucky. So here is the fridge of a pregnant lady. We have not one, not two, but
oh, you're holding on to the stereotype about pickles, Alex. Honestly, I know there's sodium in them, but I'm not worried about her having pregnancy cravings, quote, that are pickles. They're far from the worst thing she could eat. They're far from the worst thing she does in fact eat. So I'm not going to knock her on the pickles.
3 jars of pickles, and this one is leaking. That is gross. I wish I liked these Trader Joe's pickles, but I don't. This has been here for 3 years. It feels like. This is so good.
Not coming through. Crazy.
Trader Joe's tomato soup.
The soup
There's hardly anything in here. I'm gonna take everything out now.
I love a good tomato soup, a good creamy bisque. I'm a soup person. I want to make this year. I'm trying to grow some squashes and stuff. In the fall, I'd love to make like some pumpkin soup and some butternut squash soup. Oh, I'm so excited about it.
And make piles of what we're keeping and not keeping. You guys told me
healthier, like lower carb or lower calorie versions. And when I get back to like doing like cooking real stuff, I will definitely share it with you guys. Right now, I started doing some protein sparing modified fasting and just really cutting back on the calories and being really strict. I have to make a video of that all on my own. But right now, like 85 to 90% of my diet literally consists of just boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins that I stick in the air fryer to cook. And then I put a little salt and maybe some other seasoning on them. I maybe dip them in a little bit of hummus, or just eat them plain, or I'll have some eggs bulked up with some egg whites for the protein. And because protein sparing modified fast days are not just low carb, but they're very low fat, higher protein and low calorie. And I'm feeling a little like I'm going to live on the wild side today, and I'm going to have a chicken Caesar salad that I make at home. I'm even going to have some real dressing on it. Woohoo! Not a fasting day.
Like to let these pickles.
Yeah, my diet's very just boring and blah. And if you guys really want to see it, I have to set up my kitchen so that I can film, because my kitchen is weird. I don't have a lot of counter space and I have weird angles, but we'll figure it out. I mean, I planned on vlogging starting in the summer and stuff, showing you guys everything. So if you don't want to watch that stuff, it's fine. If you do, that's awesome. I live a very boring life in general, but I'll put it out there.
In the fridge, maybe it was because they were out of the fridge when I bought them.
And you get to see Channel Dog Frodo and occasionally Channel Kid and stuff like that. Maybe Channel Guy. But everybody loves Frodo. Everybody likes looking at Frodo. He's worth watching.
They're a little more crunchy. Thank you. Thank you for that tip. This is so...
She described pickles she had recently, I believe, as kind of like flaccid, for a better, like for lack of a better word. That I can't say that word without having some nasty thought come into my brain. How do they make a pickle not I've never had a pickle that wasn't fairly crunchy. I just don't understand how they'd get soggy. Like, limp.
Sticky. It's been leaking. We're gonna wipe everything down. This is old buffalo dip. Not that old, don't worry. Tomato, that's still good. A couple of apples and a lemon. This is like my miscellaneous refrigerable fruit situation.
That's a huge apple in there. Holy crap, that was huge.
Stay out or go in containers. My little egg dispenser up in this corner here. I love this thing. I think I got it on Amazon.
I like this fridge. I have an old refrigerator. When we replace it, I really just want to save up the money and get a nice one like this.
Was so sad. This was a batch of blueberries that just like were very soggy and they were just very like soft and had no flavor. I always keep some prepped peppers and onions as well. Those are old. I brought way too much of this on her trip, so I do have extra of the Dominican breakfast food. This is old. I'm so mad. These were in the back of my fridge and I forgot to eat them.
See, nothing she's showing right now in this refrigerator is inherently bad. More like calorically dense things like the salami and cheese, and the salami is a little processed. She probably bought a better quality sausage compared to like some cheap ass thing you get at Walmart. Not knocking Walmart, that's my main place I shop. But in general, this stuff isn't bad. If her diet consisted mostly of stuff like this, she would do good. Like the cheese and the sausage and stuff, obviously, you have to kind of moderate for portion size and calories and everything. But this stuff this is not a bad, like, fridge.
They're moldy. Yeah, I should have cleaned.
She has a lot of condiments in there. We have a ton of them too. I've really cut back on which ones I use and how many I use, because like I said, I've admitted before, I had so many calories and added sugars and stuff coming from condiments, because until I started actually measuring stuff out, when Ilona at Chikara Transformations stressed how important it was, I couldn't believe how small a lot of the actual portions of some of these dressings and dips and sauces actually was. And I was like, oh my God, I use a lot anyways, more than a normal person, and normal people use too much. It was just insane. So now I just tend to be, yeah, sometimes I'll purposely go overboard. Like when I do the chicken Caesar salad today, I will account so that I can have a couple servings of dressing if I want. But I've also started using and counting more on like spices for seasoning and dips and condiments that are not always like cream based, ones that are creamy and rich like that. You get like hot sauces and vinegar based ones. They just are a lot lower calorie. They just tend to be better for you. And I will actually take, when I make a salad, whatever dressing I'm using, I'll pour it on my salad, and then I will pour a little bit of some kind of vinegar. Red wine vinegar is my thing right now, but you could do balsamic. Be careful with that one. It's got a little bit more sugar than most. Or a good apple cider vinegar. Pour that over top of it and then toss that into the salad, and it kind of just stretches that dressing. You still get that little bit of creaminess, you still get that flavor, that moisture, but it's not as heavy in calories. And I also started making a little mock dressing, really just putting some hummus into a bowl, measuring out a portion or two, adding a little salt, maybe garlic, maybe some spice of some kind, be it, it could be cumin, it could be a curry spice, it could be just some cayenne pepper for heat without flavor. And then I mix some vinegar into it until it gets to be like a creamy dressing consistency. And I pour that over a salad or over chicken or something like that. I did it over asparagus the one day. It was great. And it acts as kind of like a rich, creamier dressing with a lot fewer calories, a lot fewer carbs and sugar, lower fat. It's great.
In the fridge before we left, because a couple things got a little rotten. If you like ginger and lemonade, Yar loves this from Whole Foods. These garlic bread.
I don't care if that, though, seriously though, I don't care if that's from Whole Foods. It's still really just sugary lemonade, and Yar doesn't need to be drinking it, even though he's a healthy weight. But Alex, I hope she's not touching that, because that's just not good for you. Jeez, oh man.
Cheese sticks from Trader Joe's were very disappointing. I got a couple of buns left. I'm gonna make turkey burgers.
Were those like just regular cheese sticks?
These garlic bread cheese sticks.
Oh, garlic bread cheese sticks. Alex, you don't need that stuff. I know people get on me so bad about, oh, the carb hate. It says on my channel banner I do low carb. Like, I'm not anti-carb, but most people eat too many of them. Alex is really at risk for at any point developing gestational diabetes or type 2 diabetes full on. And she drinks a lot of sugar, as we found out a couple videos ago, and she likes to eat a lot of carbohydrates. If she's going to have some carbs, I'd rather her get them from a whole sweet potato or a little bit of rice or quinoa. or vegetables, something like that, not from these like processed crappy breadsticks. You know, those are full of like seed oils and shit too.
From Trader Joe's were very disappointing.
Very calorically dense too, I'm sure.
I got a couple of buns left. I'm gonna make turkey burgers this week. So
gotta make some yourself. Like, make a healthier version yourself. Turkey burgers, which I know Amber just bought a bunch of turkey burgers, but Amber does tend to lean towards the like chicken and ground turkey and stuff as far as like burgers and sausages. I don't know why. I think she thinks that having those meats versus a red meat makes her more healthy or health conscious. It doesn't matter. Red meat's not unhealthy for you, so, but whatever.
Keep those random hot dog buns. I'm gonna make fajitas this week.
And you don't need hot dog buns, Alex. You don't need to be eating freaking hot dogs.
I have some whole wheat tortillas and then my little beverage.
And again, like, okay, get your carbs from a couple meals a week, having a couple of the whole carb tortillas, make like a healthy wrap or healthy tacos or something like that. But not from things like the hot dogs with the buns and the breadsticks and crap like that.
Lazy Susan here is the best. If you don't have one of those in your fridge, it makes...
Yeah, like, look at all that juice. That's not good. That, I don't care if it's from Trader Joe's. I don't care if it was squeezed this morning from the orchard. It's still a ton of sugar. And if you want the nutrition and the flavor of the fruit, just eat the fruit. Don't drink it. Because in a glass of juice, okay, like orange juice, there's probably, they can be the equivalent of what, 20 to 30, 50 oranges, depending on how big your glass is. You couldn't sit there and eat like 20 or 30 oranges at a time. So don't drink them. That takes out the little bit of fiber that's in fruit, which fiber isn't necessary, guys, but I know people like that. You get some of the nutrients and vitamins from the fruit, but you're also getting the sugar content from 20 or 30 or 40 oranges. And I don't care if it's natural sugar or not, guys. Too much sugar in any form is just not good. It still has the same biological response in your body. So if you like orange, eat an orange, maybe two. Don't drink the juice. If you like pineapple and stuff, eat the fruit, don't drink the juice.
Such a difference. So like nothing in the back gets left behind. I should put one on every rack because sometimes things get stuck in the back and you just don't realize, but this is great for like big bulky drink items. All right, I'm gonna start with cleaning these, then we're gonna dive into each of the side doors.
Maybe I'll get one of those though. That's not a bad idea. My fridge is not nearly as big as hers though.
That was so scary.
I can't believe that. Wait a minute. Did you see that that egg shot right out of there like some little man in the fridge like threw it at her? That thing popped and I honestly can't believe that egg didn't break. That's a good thumbnail. I give her credit for the reflexes, because I would have just, by the time I realized it was happening, it would have been like flop and it would have been broken. I don't know how that happened, but that was pretty funny. And she actually caught that thing without letting it break. It would have been, I just broke an egg in my refrigerator, I think like 2 or 3 days ago. I was getting the carton out and for some reason, like, I was being lazy is what it was. I was like, okay, I'm just going to not get the whole carton out and get my eggs out. I'm just going to stand here, open the carton real quick, like pull the top open, pull out a couple eggs and, be done with it. And I was pulling out the first egg from the back of the carton and, it got stuck on the carton and there it went and broke all over my refrigerator bottom and I had to clean it up. So that's what I get. I made more work for myself because I was being a lazy ass.
That was so scary.
She's like, oh, that was so scary. Yeah, I know. I really thought that egg was boiled because it didn't break. I love eggs, guys. I'm trying to look at these condiments here. We got Ken's Steakhouse Ranch. Ranch is a fat girl staple. It's just a staple. It's good. I like it. Sliced jalapeno, stuff like that. And like there are actually some pretty good really low sugar or no sugar added, low carb, lower calorie sauces on the market today that especially the barbecue ones, they've come a long way so that you can save on things like sugars and carbohydrates in your sauces. One of the biggest, most sugary frickin' sauces is barbecue sauce and ketchup. I love both. But there's some good ones. Is it Stub? I can't remember the name of the brand that we like. That they have a bunch of good ones. If I remember, I'll put it in the description. I'll link it on my Amazon link if it's on there. But there's a lot of choices, and the same with the mayonnaise and stuff. You can get the lower calorie, low fat ones, but mayonnaise is inherently it's fat. So you're better to just eat the full fat stuff and eat less of it. Mayonnaise, modern mayonnaise is like really full in America, full of seed oil. You can even make your own mayonnaise out of a good oil like olive or avocado, and it's even healthier. And now I'm looking at it, I see a ton of hot dog buns in the back of the fridge. They don't need that many. Like, I know they were doing a thing with people. Send that shit home with people or throw it out for the birds. Because hot dog bun, it's just empty sugar and calories. And then I was like actually triggered by that Trader Joe's, that 365 salted, that caramel syrup she puts in her coffees, because she got one over on me. I remember watching somebody react to her a year or two ago, and I believe at that time she was using sugar-free like syrups and stuff, and they do still have calories and stuff. You have to be mindful, but they're lower carb and no sugar added. I assumed this whole time that's what she was still using, and then I checked that out. Nope, 100 some calories a serving and a bunch of sugar. I was so mad, and she especially doesn't need to be eating that now while she's pregnant. And making little changes like that, Alex could really lose some weight. And I really hope this music is not copyrighted, because then everything I say you're not going to hear anyways.
All right, the fridge is clean. Up next, I want to finish in totality cleaning the kitchen because
I think her house is nice. Like, people get on her because it's like boring. Okay, it is kind of boring. It's that classic quintessential neutral white taupe beige tan influencer style, but it's not it is a nice house. I personally like a little more of an eclectic touch, a little bit of I have all kinds of random stuff and like natural stuff and stuff my son has made and stuff that would be considered like a witchy type aesthetic, and stuff like that. But her house is nice. I just wish she would like zhuzh it up with a little color and a little more personality.
Since we got back from vacation, it's just messy. Things accumulate. So let's do a cleanup. I also want to
wait until you have a baby. I mean, when that baby comes, oh my God, you're going to be shocked at the difference between things accumulating prior to the baby being around and then after. It's crazy.
Vacuum.
Guys, I really hope this music isn't copyrighted. And you know what's weird? If you know how this works, let me know, because I can't figure it out. I will react to a video, and they will have this music like in it, this like background music. And people like these people, like Alex is not making a video that's not monetized. So her video is monetized and stuff. But then when I react to it, I get a copyright claim for the music that they've already used. And I'm like, okay, so I have to like either mute the whole section or edit it out or mute just the music. So it's like weird. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I'll do that. But how did they get away with using it? And unless they're just taking the copyright claim and not getting like doing monetized sharing for that part of the video. I don't know how that works. I'm still trying to figure it out. Or does that, like, because the way they worded it seems like it shares all of the entire video's ad revenue with the copyright claim, or whether it's just a second or the whole video. I don't know. Just let me know. And the kiddo got up. Morning, kid. Morning, kiddo.
All right, first batch of laundry is out, and they smell fresh and clean. All right.
Like I said, laundry, my least favorite of chores, I think.
I think I'm gonna see. These have only been in like 2 hours, but I need to go to Trader Joe's, so let's take them out. All right, y'all, the moment of truth. Not that it's been in that long, but I'm just expecting something, because I'm telling you, when my hair was like an inch shorter, this was not. Yeah. It's not horrible. Is it giving what I wanted? No. Because the thing is, like, trust me, this doesn't look like bad. Like, I'm not totally upset about it. But the thing is, since my hair is still pretty short, like, all this is like not curled. And then
it's okay, but it really didn't do much. There's not much of a curl or even a crimp or a kink to it. I feel like she could have just you can take a flat iron and kind of twist your hair around it a little bit as you move it down, like your hair, and get a similar effect to this wave, and do it pretty quickly and simply. It doesn't take that much time. I mean, it was nice, that thing she had in her hair kept her hair back and out of her way, but I don't think it made that much of a difference.
Like the wave starts like around here. Maybe if I try to do it tighter, but I mean,
yeah, you can do that with like a flat iron.
For what it was,
really quickly.
a 2-hour situation, I probably, if I leave it in longer, it would look a little more something. And the funny thing is, I thought about it after. I'm like, it's really hot outside. This happens when I was inside. I just forgot how hot and humid it is. I'm like, I'm gonna put my hair back up.
Yeah, where you guys live, where you're from, do you get that dry heat, or a lot of humidity? I know we get humidity where I'm from, and it just it it makes it so much hotter. The humidity is just, it's so gross, and it makes the air so thick and sticky, and you just feel like you need a shower. Oh, it's like the worst.
It was nice and empty. There was actually a lot of expired condiments too. Check your condiments. Some of them are like a year old. That's just the reality.
And it also makes people's hair frizzy. It makes curls drop and stuff like that. Oh, humidity.
Let's head on over to Trader Joe's, and I also need to get a car wash, because when we drove my car up to Lake George, I think we went through like a buggy area. The whole front of the car is
Lake George looked like a really nice place to visit. It did look really nice. I enjoyed that vlog.
Covered in bug scum. Okay, that front piece over here, more so than this one, actually looks pretty good. So I actually just put in my flower clip. So looks like I did.
Yeah, like what was the point? She just pulled it back and it essentially did nothing. That took too long. It seemed like it took longer to wrap her hair in it than to just do the thing I said.
First.
This is a good haul right now. It's not bad. She buys more healthy food than a lot of the girls do, but we know she's not eating an appropriate amount, and we know she likes to sneak in a lot more bad things than she lets on, and she really makes bad choices when she goes out to eat. Again, like too, with the calories and the carbs and the sugar and the little lattes she makes, dude, I prefer an oat milk latte. The oat milk, I don't know. It's just, it makes a latte so delicious. I love them. But it's made from oats. It's higher in calories and it's higher in carbohydrates. So you have to be real mindful about stuff like that when you use it. And she's adding oat milk and that sugar syrup to coffee drink. She shows us one. I would guess though she has like two, maybe three a day. And someone got on me for getting on her about that, but it adds up. And I forget what the math was, but it was like if she did one a day and it came out to like 100 and some calories over the course of a week, it was like so many. It came out to like 12 and a half pounds a year gained in excess from just that one drink a day. And there are times where she's not measuring out the portions of this stuff, so the calories could be higher, or she's having a couple a day. That's 12 to 24 pounds worth of excess calories. So it doesn't seem like a lot. It seems nitpicky, but do you see how that can add up really, really fast? Amber just bought these turkey burgers too. I do like a turkey burger every now and then. I like the flavor and I like the texture they tend to have. Yeah, like these things, these bars, you just gotta watch stuff like this. People think, oh, because it's vegan and it's made with oat milk and it's from Trader Joe's, it's healthier. No, it's still a treat. It might be healthier than some things, you know what I mean? But it's still a treat and you still have to treat it like ice cream. But it's a better option, but just you can't go bonkers. I would want to eat a bunch of these. It would still kind of like trigger that, thing in me that wants to eat it all. She loves this tomato soup and it's not too bad. These hash browns, Amber just bought these. It makes me so mad. If you want something to eat, Alex, just have a potato if you want potatoes. Just one little baked potato, or, get a mandolin and like slice, get a grater and make your own homemade hash browns and stuff. You could do it real quick. It's not that hard. These are just really full of sodium and bad oils and preservatives. These are the same exact type of hash browns that you would get at McDonald's. So I don't care if they're from Trader Joe's or not. That's like a ruse. They're not healthy. So I don't like her eating these. The cheese is good. It's fine. I don't knock her for having cheese. You just, you got to be mindful because it's easy to overeat it. And I think Alex has a little bit of an issue maybe, did somebody say, with dairy aggravating her acne. So you have to kind of look at individual personal stuff like that too. Everything. Amber just got crackers too. It's so funny how much she wants to be Alex. These little mini sandwich crackers, like they're just still easy to overeat on snack and a treat. And Alex doesn't need to snack. When you're as overweight as Alex is, you don't need to snack. Eat your meals, make sure they're healthy, and eat healthy food and eat until you're satisfied. Not stuffed and within your calorie limit, carb limit, all that stuff. Things like this, you overeat them easy. They're bingeable. You can snack on them mindlessly. And if you must snack, have some baby carrots or some carrots and celery with a little bit of a natural peanut butter, like measure it out, or a little bit of measured out cream cheese or lower fat cream cheese or hummus, something like that. And this popcorn in a pickle, this is bagged popcorn. Like the haul started so good and then it goes off the freaking rails. Again, easy to overeat. None of these girls are measuring out an actual portion. Alex, you like pickles. You love pickles. You have a bunch of pickles. You don't need a popcorn that tastes like a pickle. Just eat the freaking pickle. And the sourdough bread. Sourdough is one of the better breads to eat as far as with the blood sugars and stuff, but it needs to be a real good high quality sourdough, preferably homemade. That one didn't look too bad. It's definitely not homemade, but you just got to be mindful because, like I said, all the carbs and the sugars and the calories and stuff throughout the day add up, and you can make little tweaks to make really big differences.
All right, you guys, back from Trader Joe's. I did get a couple new things. I'm not gonna do a haul because I literally recorded everything I put into my basket, which was great. This is something I'm really excited to try. I don't think I've ever tried the Trader Joe's.
Okay, so let me know in the comments, when do you think we're gonna see these things in an Amberlynn haul? Probably soon. Ozempic ain't gonna do shit for that woman. I don't know how I feel about a pickle flavored popcorn though. I love pickles. I love popcorn. I don't think I'd like them kind of combining.
Pickle popcorn. Did I? I've tried their other pickly products because I love pickles. But I also love
just eat the damn pickle, Alex. Don't eat these pickle flavored, highly processed, easy to overeat, calorically dense, like junk food. It's junk food.
Popcorn. So I'm gonna try this. Oh, and the other new thing I got, I've seen these the last couple times that I've gone, and I was like eyeing them every time, gave in, and got them. So before I put all this stuff away, let's do a little taste test. All right, we're gonna start with the salty.
I don't know, what was this?
I've seen these the last couple.
S'mores clusters. Amber got these too. Alex, this is just candy. I don't give a crap if it's from Trader Joe's, from Whole Foods, from some organic farmer down the street. Stuff like this is just candy. It's junk, and I'm sorry, but she doesn't need it. Look. Okay, I'm not gonna say it.
Couple times that I've gone, and I was like eyeing them every time, gave in, and got them. So before I
bet they're delicious. They're a freaking s'mores cluster. They're marshmallows covered in chocolate, probably with some type of graham cracker in there. Yeah, they're going to be freaking good. I love a s'mores. That's why you don't get them, because you'll eat the whole freaking bag. Alex, you have a problem with food. Oh my God.
All this stuff away. Let's do a little taste test. All right, we're going to start with the salty. Ooh, it smells like popcorn and pickles. One thing I love about Trader Joe's popcorn is it's all perfectly popped. Like they're full, big popped pieces of popcorn.
You can make natural air popped popcorn, Alex, very easily. Get a ton of it, low calories, low carb, put some seasoning on it. It's just so much better than this junk.
So let's see. I'm gonna have to try this.
For some. I'm supposed to be eating low carb, but I can have higher carb days. Like my low carb days can be carnivore or keto or simply low carb, which low carb can be anywhere from 100 to 125, 150 calories or carbs or less a day. I mean, if I wanted to, I could squeeze in some all natural popcorn, but I don't know. I feel like it would just make me want to overeat it, so I probably won't, but it is really good.
Or I've tried other pickle popcorn, but not from Trader Joe's. Oh my God, side note, last night, so y'all like rotate.
There's no need for you to be a pickle popcorn aficionado. Stop it.
Sometimes, like, he gets to pick one, I get to pick one, and we give it 20 minutes. And if the other person doesn't like it, we move on. So for his movie last night, he picked Top Gun, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it 20 minutes. I actually ended up really liking it. I don't know if I just liked it though because it was like set in the 80s and it had that really like fun retro feel. But I really liked it. So we're gonna actually watch the newer one next. So I'll let you know if I like that one as well. I don't think I've really seen anything with Tom Cruise because he's usually in like those actiony kind of movies. Like I've only seen him in like the paparazzi and like relationship stuff, but not in like movis.
Yeah, he's so a weirdo. He's into that Scientology stuff, which is totally a cult, and they're a little bit scary. I know there's some documentaries on that. I've watched a little bit about it, and it's kind of crazy. But yeah, Tom Cruise is a little out there. But I do like some of his movies. Top Gun was one of the best.
Oh my god, when Yar said it was, he's like, yeah, it's from like 19, I don't know, 86, 80 something. And I'm like, oh wow, it's 20 years old? He's like, no, it's 40. I'm living in the 2000s. I don't know if any other millennials feel like that. Like, I feel like the 2000s, like the 70s were 30 years ago, the 60s were 40 years ago, the 80s were 20.
I can't believe that that was 40 years ago. That makes me feel so freaking old, even though I'm like in my early 40s, and I don't think technically that's really all that old, but I guess, like, by internet standards, it's ancient.
Years ago, the 90s were 10 years ago. Add 20 years. It's pretty horrifying. All right, let's give these a try. I love these little Trader Joe cluster things. I've tried the other little clusters in the past.
Yeah, I believe Amber actually did a, quote, taste test, aka feeder fodder, of these things, or something very similar. Alex, this is candy. This is making me really mad, Alex, because we know you just drank probably 150 calories worth of sugar coffee this morning, if not two. So why do you need these?
So this one is mini marshmallows and graham crackers covered in milk chocolate. Like, how on earth could that be bad?
Yeah, they absolutely won't be bad. And that's the problem, is you need to stay away from stuff like this for now. When you have weight problems and food problems and you're pregnant and your baby is eating what you eat, essentially.
Bro, no one's there. Oh, yeah. He knew you were there. I didn't know you were there. Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, Bruno's going to send further off. He thinks there's
anyway,
a dad outside.
10 out of 10 for both.
Realize. What did she say? 10 out of 10? Did she say?
Your dad. He loves his dad. Anyway, 10 out of 10 for both.
Of course. Of course the clusters are going to be 10 out of 10. They're going to be delicious. Little flower situation type deal here. Those are pretty. And guys, I am sorry if there's a bunch of muted out stuff. If it's really that bad, I may have to redo this entire video and actually mute these parts with this music. Now, see, strawberries, those are a great snack, and if you want, you could probably make your own, like, slightly, like, a healthier version of a like a chocolate covered strawberry. You could just get like a Lily's low carb chocolate, melt it a little bit, cut up a bunch of strawberries, do a little drizzle of that low sugar chocolate over them, and then it would like firm up and crunch up too. Put a little Ready Whip or something on there, and that would be a nice treat, and you would get that taste and that effect of like a dessert or a chocolate covered strawberry, something like that, and it would be much less chocolate, much healthier for you, but it would scratch that itch, you know what I mean?
And bloomed, so that way I can still kind of enjoy it for now, but also enjoy watching them come to life. Okay, you guys, it is a few hours later, and I've been doing some work on the computer. I won't lie, I am crashing, like, so hard. I think I'm gonna have Yar pick up dinner and just chill out for the rest of the night.
What are you guys gonna have? See, you just bought all this food with a lot of healthy food, and you're gonna get takeout.
6 o'clock now. The good thing is I got done so much today that I wanted to get done. If I wasn't pregnant, I think I could keep going, but like I'm getting tired, and my back is starting to hurt now. So I think I actually will probably fold laundry tomorrow because I'm over it. But overall, I do feel like today was a really, really good, productive day, and we got a lot done. So if you had a productive day today, comment down.
I guess she's not even going to show us what they ate because the vlog's basically over. And you see, like, she likes to show us stuff that is healthier or she thinks is healthy, and only kind of shows more bad stuff when they're out to eat or they're having a party or something. But it's little stuff like this, like I'm gonna have Yara pick something up and then she doesn't show us. That leads me to believe that it's on the regular, that she's probably not eating the best, and that's why she's not showing it.
Down below and let me know what you got all set and done. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here so I can go.
What did you eat, Alex? Tell me what you had for dinner. Where'd you get takeout?
Chill out for the rest of the evening, but I love you guys so much. Thank you for...
All right, I guess we're not going to get that. But anyways, I know this was just kind of a long and mundane one. Just, you know, talking and throwing in my 2 cents, because that's what you do as a commentator. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment. If you don't have a comment, remember what we said. leave a pie emoji in the comments, and I'm going to gather up the kid, get to the store, do a little bit of grocery shopping that I need to get done, and if I have room on my phone, I will maybe do like a little short of what's in my cart. I can't guarantee that because I think there's just some stuff I have to clear off of I'm having problems with my storage on my phone. This is what happens when you get like a cheap phone and you cheap out like I do. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you're having a good Friday so far, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.